today I have this I Spy book. I Spy Spooky Night, a book of picture riddles. And on the front is a haunted house. There's a ghost at the front door, a skeleton in the window, a cat. I'm not sure what that is. And the flowering pots out front are jack-o'-lanterns made of stone. Right. Here's the first image. And it's a gate. I spy a broken bone and Boo, a padlock, and 1892. A train, a chain, a busted seam, an eye of stone, and a silent scream. So a broken bone, broken bone. Right here. Right here is the broken bone. And Boo. Here's Boo. A padlock. Thought they would be obvious and put it right on the gate, but I think they'd want more than just a padlock. Oh, here's the padlock right here, right next to Boo. And 1982. 1982. Where are you? Where are you, 1982? Wait, it's 1892, and here it is. 1892. 1892. It's part of the gate. A train. Right here, it's an engine. Train engine. A chain. A chain right here. It's pretty dark in this little corner right here, but you can make out a few of the chain links. A busted seam. A busted seam would be on one of these balls, I would assume. It's right here, you can hardly see it, but the stitching on the baseball is busted right here. It's very hard to see, at least from my perspective it is. An eye of stone right here, an eyeball in the stone pillar, and a silent scream. And I saw that right after I read it the first time. That's it for this page. What do we have next? Next we have a haunted house. Kind of like the one on the front. It's pretty much the same one, just different. A little bit different. There's no ghost on the front door. I spy 4 pumpkins, a ruler, a bat, 8 pine cones, a ladder, 3 acorns, a cat, a scarecrow, a key, a clothespin, a clock, 2 bowling pins, and knock, knock, knock. Okay, 4 pumpkins. Are they counting these? Are they counting these jack-o'-lantern potting? I don't know what you would call those. Let's see, there's 1 pumpkin here, 2, and then the only other ones I can see are these 2. So they must be including those unless I'm just not seeing the other ones. So 4 pumpkins, a ruler. Here's some scissors, but I don't think that's one of them. Where is this ruler? Well, I found one of the knocks. Here's a spoon. Where the heck is this ruler? I don't see it. Here's the key. A ladder. Where the heck is this ruler? I'm finding everything but the ruler. And I'm not even looking for those things. This sign says enter if you dare. And here's the second knock. It says knock loud. But it says there's 3 knocks. So here's the first one. Knock, knock. And then there should be a third one. Somewhere. I am not seeing this ruler. I'm seeing everything but a ruler. So strange. Alright, let's skip that. Maybe we'll find it when we're looking for something else. A bat. Is this a bat? Or does it mean like a baseball bat? Or is that a crow? I don't know. My eyes are failing me. A bat. Where is the bat? Looking for a bat. Oh, right here. Here's the bat. Eight pine cones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A ladder. We had already found that. It's right here. 3 acorns. 1, 2, 3. A cat. Right here in the window. A scarecrow. Over here. key right here next to the door, a clothespin, okay, please hold on the clothespin, a clock, 2 bowling pins, and knock, 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 knock. That means there's one more knock we're missing. A knock, a ruler, and a clothespin. A knock, a ruler, and a clothespin. I am not seeing these things. A ruler, a clothespin, and Jeez, am I gonna have to forfeit this one? I cannot find these things. I feel like the final knock is like written in shadow or something. It's not in the sky. Oh, right here. It's written in the tree branch. So that's the final knock. Here's the clothespin. It's very dark. You probably can't even see that. And then the ruler is the final item, and that's the one we've been looking for the longest. Where the heck is this ruler? like I'm gonna feel really stupid when I find it. It's probably so obvious. Then again, some of these are actually very, very dark. I'm inclined to think it's gonna be in one of the windows. But how obvious is it that it's a ruler? That's my question. Like, is it going to be unmistakable, or is it going to be well, that could be a ruler? Because I don't see anything. Can't believe it's taking me this long to find one thing. I keep waiting for it to jump out at me. There's a hanger and a pitchfork, candelabra. I was thinking it was going to be hidden in one of these railings, but it's not. Or that it was going to be one of these boards, but again, it's not. How big is this thing? How is it this hard to find one thing? I might have to look this one up, because I am not seeing a ruler anywhere. How dumb am I going to look if I look this up and it's in plain sight? We might be here forever if I don't. I'm stumped on this one. Totally stumped. Like, it's not down here either. Is it in the grass? No. I looked in the tree. I don't see it in the tree. Or the sky or the house. I'm gonna look. Let's see where the answers are. Oh no, I don't think there's an answer. There's no key. I hate to leave it unfinished, but I cannot find this ruler at all. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let me know if you see this dang ruler. I can't find it. Moving on. I spy a swan, a turtle, a bear, a lizard, mom, and a bone repair. 4 owls, a yardstick, a spool, a comb. Beware, a mouse, and anybody home. Swan. Here's a swan right here. Here's beware. Okay, we found the swan, a turtle. Here's the turtle hanging on the wall. A bear. Here's a bear on top of a picture frame. A lizard. Here's the lizard right here on this frame. Mom. Here's anybody home. And anybody home. Beware. Okay, where is M-O-M at? M-O-M. Right here. Mom and me, it says. A bone repair. That's right here. The railing broke and they repaired it with a bone. 4 owls. 1, 2, 3, 4th one. One more owl. Let's skip that for a sec. A yardstick. A spool. Here's the spool. A comb. Saw that one earlier. Here's the 4th owl. It's on top of the lamp. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Beware, which we had already found. A mouse. Down here at the base of the lamp. And anybody home, which was right here on this picture. Okay, that's that one. So what's next? Next we have a fireplace. And it says, I spy a beetle, a snake in the grass, 1 dozen ants, 2 birdies of brass, 8 hands a frog, a seafaring bird, a spider, twin ducks, and a backward word. Well, here's the backward word right here on this mirror, and it's library. Alright, beetle. Is this a beetle right here? I think that, well, this is a beetle right here. That's a beetle. A snake in the grass. Right here. Here's the snake in the grass. 1 dozen ants. A dozen ants. Are they all together? They must be together because I don't see one. Oh, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 birdies of brass. 2 birdies of brass. Here's 1 bird. I mean, is this brass though? I don't know if this is brass. But there's a bird right here. And there's another one right here. But there's another one right here. So it can't be that because there's 3 of them. Let's skip that. 8 hands. 8 hands. 1, 2, 3. Do they count if they're attached? I feel like they must. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1 more. Where's that 8th hand? I'm really bad at this. A frog. Here's a frog. A seafaring bird. what does that even mean? Is it this? Can't even tell what's in this picture up here. I don't see a bird on this ship. I see ducks, but they're not really considered birds, I don't think. They're waterfowl. I think they're still considered birds, actually. But a seafaring bird, I don't see what they're talking about at all. A spider right here, climbing up this table. Twin ducks. And a backward word. So now we're missing a seafaring bird, the 8th hand, and the 2 birdies of brass. I have to tilt it up to see better because I'm blind, apparently. Yeah, I really can't see anything that's on this image up here. Oh, there's a gull. It's very tiny, but there's a gull on the end of this ship. So that's the seafaring bird. Now we just have one last hand to find and 2 birds of brass. Wait, it says birdies. So does it mean like in badminton? Badminton? Is it badminton or badminton? And they're right here. Yeah, it's badminton birdies. So here I was looking for birds. Oh my goodness. So now we just gotta find one hand. Now we just need to find one hand. One hand is all we need. I was kind of thinking one of these clusters of grass was gonna be it, but nope. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where on earth is the last one? It is the last thing we're looking for, period. It's not in the flame. Is this gonna be another ruler situation? Because I just don't see it. I really don't. I have this book like 2 inches from my face and I'm not seeing it. all the world's loudest farm trucks decided to blare by at the same time. Always love that. Where the heck is this last hand? This is gonna drive me crazy if I can't figure this out. We already abandoned the ruler. Here it is. Finally, oh my gosh. 3 eternities later, here's the hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's that one. Now I want to go back and with fresh eyes see if I can see the ruler. I don't have a whole lot of time because I have things I've got to do. So I'm just taking a quick look here to see. Let me tilt it up like I did the last one. Is it just so tiny my eyes are grazing right over it? Or is it extremely obvious and I'm just oblivious? Here it is. That's it right there, behind these boards. You know, I thought at first that kind of looked different, but you gotta look really closely. Like, I have to have this thing like 2 inches from my face to see that that's a ruler. Yay, we found it. I'm so glad we found it. That would have driven me absolutely nuts to leave that on. Like that. Alright. That's it for this video. As always, thank you for watching. I hope that you'll join me for the next one. And until then, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.